You know what's funny to me is the fact that I have investigated in this building for over a decade now, and it still shocks me sometimes. Oh, shit. Whoa, shit. Hello? All right, well, that was something pretty neat. Okay. Dead bell went off immediately, and then there was a knock or something coming from in here. Hello? I mean, wow. That's pretty cool. Hello, Rebecca. I'm going to shut your door real quick. What? So guys, I have the tripwire set up. We've got cat balls on the floor. The REM pod. The REM pod's sitting over there as well. That's the same REM pod that we had go off for us in the attic. And then we've got this guy, of course, that I'm going to flip on. Calibrating. Stepping away. The fuck? What? That's got to be a malfunction of some sort. Okay. No? Hello? Okay. What? What? What is happening with this thing? What the hell? Where are you? I'm just going to leave that alone for a minute. That was absolutely ridiculous. Okay. All right. It feels so weird. Oh my God, it feels weird down here. All right. I want to test this real quick. Try to be mindful not to step on a cat ball. This should be going off any moment. There we are. Okay. Just going to kind of up the sensitivity on it just a little bit and see if it'll, yeah, okay. All right. That's good enough for me. Now that, okay. That's probably still just me. So I heard you knocking. Is there a way that you could do that again for me, please? Could you knock on a wall or on a door? Hello? Something knocked, for sure. Hello? Good morning. Holy shit. Thank you. That was very loud. That was a big thud down here. Hello? So I heard you. Listen, guys, if I'm a betting man, I would suggest that came from that room right there. Hello? Okay. All right. What? Hello? Interesting. Okay. Thanks for that. I just wanted to pop down here real quick and say hello to you guys. Tell you good morning. Did you guys have a fun night last night with the group that was here? They seemed like a fun group of people. Guys, I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to set it kind of like that. And then we'll just step away, mind the cat ball, calibrating. Okay. Off and rolling. Very nice. Well, thank you for the knocks and all of that stuff. I appreciate that, guys. Kind of lets me know that you're here, lets me know that you're around. So thank you. How in the shit was that happening? Hello? Oh, hi. How are you? How are you? Okay. What about this device over here? Could you make that go off again? Is there a way you could do that, or... Like maybe move a cat ball or something like that? There's that frickin' noise again. Hello? Okay. Okay. Wow. That was pretty neat. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. No way. No way. That is freaking amazing. All right. Thank you. What the frick? Okay. You know, last night was kind of fun for me too, guys. I had my son here with me. Did you enjoy seeing my son? There was a big truck that went by outside. And again. What do you guys have planned for today? Anything fun? You have anything fun planned for today? Gosh dang. You think you could ring the bell again for me? I'm just going to keep walking. Can you ring the bell for me? Maybe not. I'd like to hear that bell go off again, please. If you can. Holy shit. All right, who's knocking around in here? Hello? 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 What the hell? Okay. All right. Maybe. Is there... Oh, God. I'm afraid to even ask the question. Is there a way that you could let me know that you're here somehow, please? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. That was pretty cool. And the bell. Thank you. Oh, all right. Thank you so much for that. Wow. Wow. All right. So I'm curious here because I'm hearing noises on both ends of the hallway. Like I'm hearing knocking and stuff coming from down there, but you guys down there are like, I mean, just playing with the equipment and stuff. What the what is going on? Hello? There was a knock basically from right in here. Like even probably in this closet area here. What is going on with this place? Guys, what's happening here? Huh? Is there a way you can let me know? What's happening here? I don't want to put my back to that. Oh my God. Come on. There's like there was like shuffling or something right here. Okay. Okay. So not a lot. Not a lot is, I don't know. I don't know. Not a lot is clear to me right now. You know, it really does smell in here. What the frick was that? Hello? A knock or something. More of a tap, probably. I'm just shutting that door. All right. Guys, we're going to cruise right here. Okay? I'm going to put myself over here in this corner. I'm going to see what happens. I'm hearing like tapping and stuff that's coming from this room. So I'm curious. I'm curious as to what's going on here. Are you in this room? Here's another silly question. If you are in this room, is there a way that you could let me know that you're in this room? Okay, can you do that again? How about now that I've exited the room? I guess not. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Thank you. One more silly question, if you don't mind, please. Do you want me to leave? If you want me to leave, whoa. Okay, there's another little knock over here. If you want me to leave, could you knock on something again and let me know, please? Like if you knock on something, I will leave you alone. Okay. I'm not getting anything out of you there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to step out of the room. And I'm going to go back down the hallway here. But I might come back in a few minutes. My God. You know what else is interesting? We're down there. We were in that room, the last room there on the left-hand side. And what's interesting is the fact that while we're in there, not a single thing went off over here. Not the bell, not the REM pod, not the motion detector or anything like that. Nothing. Why? it was going gangbusters earlier. It was going crazy before we went into that room back there. So why nothing? Why flatline? Are you just the same person? So the same person that's knocking down there, knocking in there, and making these devices go off, are you just the same person? Or is it numerous people of you? Like, is it numerous of you? I don't know. I got nothing. There's a knock coming from in there now. I'm not going to address it yet. What? Was that you knocking from that room in there? I heard you. You're not in trouble or anything like that. I'd just like you to maybe let me know that you're around. Like, if you can see me, I love that, but I want you to understand that I cannot see you. Okay? So I need other things. Like, I'm not able to see you. So you like maybe knocking on a wall or something like that. Hell, even if you could just speak to me in some way. But that's why I have all of these devices sitting around out here, is because I want to be able to interact with you. But are you here? I'm going to trip that device real quick, and probably this one as well. But I'm going to try not to, but it's not probably going to work. I'm going to grab that dead bell. Okay. All right, that wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. Let's just put it right there. Turning it off. Barely turning it on. Gonna step away. All right. See, why would that go off? Why would that go off? Can you knock again for me? Is there a way you can do that? Oops, careful. Okay. You know what? I have another idea as well. Gonna trip that. Not trying to. Apologize. What the fuck, man? Nothing's down there. Whoa. Big knock. What the fuck was that? Hello? What the fuck? Hello? Hi. Hi. How are you? How are you today? Okay. Were you upset with me because I moved? Yep. Because I moved the tripwire or what? I mean, I wasn't trying. I'm not trying to upset you. I'm not trying to make you mad. I'm sorry. Yep. I'm sorry. All right. That was that's pretty freaking cool. Thank you for that. Going back down here now. Fuck. Hello? Jesus Christ. Hello? I'm sorry that you're startling me a little bit, guys. I realize that I'm the one asking for it. The irony is not lost on me. All right, this time I won't freak out. Will you knock on something? Can you knock again, please? All right. All right. Very interesting indeed. The way that the activity in this building fluctuates is absolutely beyond me. Like, we had a lot going on right there. A lot was going on. The REM hello. The REM pod was going off. The motion detector was going off. Not a single cat ball went off. This tripwire has yet to go off. It did not go off. As I was leaving this area, walking this direction, the dead bell went off, right? And then as we cruise back down the hallway, the dead bell goes off again. What is happening? The knocking twice in this room. Just twice in the last couple minutes, in fact, in this room. And I don't understand. There's been at least 4 or 5 knocks since I've been back here. Hello? And now it's pretty much right back down to nothing. How freaking interesting is that? Moreover, how frustrating is that? That sucks. Come on, man. Seriously. Seriously. Hey guys. I want to thank you guys for all the interactions today. You guys do a pretty good job, you know that? You do a pretty good job. But I appreciate you. Thank you guys for interacting and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know that you're around. There's another knock. And a big knock. Thank you very much. What the fuck? I'm not done yet. Not done yet. Oh no. I'm gonna screw something up. Hang on. Hang on. You chill. Grabbing this. I just want to see what's going on. That thing went off. Okay. Bring this in here. Okay. Maybe position this a little better. There we are. That's a little better. Now I'm going to ask, can you knock in there again? Please. Can you please knock on something in this room. I'm probably just pushing my luck, asking for too much. Like I was basically saying goodbye, and so maybe they were taking that as just, I mean, maybe those knocks were them just saying goodbye. How freaking fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. All right, well, I appreciate your time. Thank you again for talking with me and interacting with me. I appreciate you. So thank you for that. I'll let you go for now, okay? I hope you have a good rest of your day, though. Guys, I'm just simply, all I'm doing is I'm doing my thing in the Shadow Man hallway. That's it. The only reason I was doing that is because I'm kind of lazy and I already had equipment set up from the night before that I just left there. So I was like, hey, the group's gone. Let's see if they stirred some shit up. I'm going to cruise down there and I'm going to try to see if anything's going to happen. The amount of knocking and tapping and things like that was going on, absolutely mind-blowing. I have no idea what the hell was going on down there. What was really freaky, I guess, to me is the fact that it was like the motion sensor was going off. The REM pod was going off. Not a single cat ball went off the entire time, or at least not that I saw, right? But what was interesting is the fact that it was like something would go off. Like, let me try to break this down for you, just in my brain, right? Something would go off, like the REM pod, for an example, okay? The REM pod sitting at the end of the hallway, the far end of the hallway, that would go off. Then there would be a knock or something from about the middle area of the hallway, right across from like that nurse's station area, in that room that it's a smaller room, but it has like that that carpeting that's in it, right? So like that red carpeting. So there was knocking coming from that room. So, but then there would be knocking coming from the opposite end, the further end of the hallway, opposite of the REM pod. It's almost as if in my brain, like I had this like cartoon type image of like a Casper type figure, right? From back when we were kids, of like this spirit making something happen or whatever, and then going through the walls, like just making something happen in the middle, going through the wall, making something happen at the far end of the hallway. Like that was what was going on in my brain, and I understand like how ridiculous that actually sounds. I have no idea if spirits can travel through doors or walls or what have you. I don't know. Nobody freaking knows. Anybody that knows is lying to you, but that's fine, whatever. So it's funny to me, but that was the image that came through my brain, is just the fact that it was just like right through everything, because it was happening quite fast. And so in my brain the whole time, I'm wondering to myself, like, is it one spirit messing with me, or is it multiple spirits working in tandem messing with me? Like, I have no idea, but it was pretty neat. I mean, hell, right out of the gate, something was happening inside of that area, inside of that one room that I was just describing to you, the middle room with the red carpeting. Something was happening in that room, knocking. Pretty freaking interesting, but that was like right out of the gate. I think I had even looked at the timestamp on the camera and it said like 32 or 34 seconds or something like that. It was that fast. Like I had just walked down there and it was, things were popping off. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it But it was interesting. It may have even been quicker than 30 seconds now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It was fascinating to me that things like that were going on. And here's what will never cease to amaze me, right? In this building, the level, the caliber of activity that happens, and the fact that it happens in such odd intervals. Everything happens at once and then nothing happens. And then everything happens and then nothing happens. That ebb and flow of everything that happens in this building will never cease to amaze me. Why is it that certain investigations we've done, zip, has happened? Nothing, in fact, nothing noteworthy, in fact, has happened. And then you have an investigation like this where certainly things were going on. Absolutely things were going on. That was really cool. But then you also have other investigations that it's like absolutely mind-blowing, start to finish. There's crap just happening all the time. And it is for a solid 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour in some cases. Like, I don't understand why. For a couple minutes at a time, things will pop off and then they don't. And it may just be as simple as energy, right? I mean, it's really no secret that when we walk around with different pieces of equipment, EMF meters, you know, the K2 meters and all of this stuff, I just call them geekometers at this point, because what we're measuring for, in essence, is the same thing. We're looking for disembodied pockets of energy, right? And sometimes we get lucky. Sometimes we get into one of those pockets of energy and a K2 meter will flash and it'll go off with different amounts of intensity, obviously. But is it something as simple as just energy or abundance of energy or lack thereof? I have no idea. And I think that's why I love this stuff so much, is the fact that I don't know. And it keeps you guessing, and you never know what's going to happen because every single time is different. There's nothing repeatable about this. Nothing. Nothing is repeatable. You can get certain things that happen from certain spirits that do certain things at certain times or what have you, but nothing in this building anyway, nothing is repeatable. And hell, if it was repeatable, then we would have the scientific method on lockdown, and paranormal investigation could maybe potentially be viewed as a noteworthy field of scientific research, right? I have no idea what's really going on in this place, but it's fascinating to me. But guys, thank you for everything. Everything that you guys do is phenomenal. The likes, the shares, the comments, all that stuff, guys. Even the interactions that we're having on when I go live and play that Phasmophobia game. My God, I'm having so much fun with that game. I understand, like, it's crazy, but man, I'm having a blast doing that. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you guys for tuning into all that stuff. I'm still, loving doing the videos as you know, much as I ever have. Like, I just love investigating. And the fact that all I have to do is carry a camera with me to kind of document what's going on, and I just get to bring you along for the ride. Like, it's fun for me. So thank you guys for joining me on this fun little adventure. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So thank you, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.